Well, my friends, it looks like the time has arrived for our first set of nerfs. It appears like both Widowmaker and McCree are going to be getting nerfs this week. How's it going, everybody? Force here, and today we're going to talk about some recent news coming out for Overwatch. In a post on their official forums complaining about the fact that there's been no balance patches since release, Jeff Kaplan came out to say we haven't patched content or balance because we're trying to have a stable launch window with as few variables as possible. With that said, new content is coming at the end of June, competitive play mode, and we should also have a minor balance patch hopefully this week. Now, when pressed further about what would be changing in that balance patch, he said McCree and Widowmaker. So we've heard and talked about this stuff in the past. It's been stated that McCree's right click is the biggest source of contention for them apparently, and that they're going to be reducing the damage so that he's not as effective at taking out tanks. Now, what we don't know yet is exactly what they plan to change with Widowmaker. There's a few various things that they could touch on that would reduce what they've called her frustration threshold. So first of all, one of the biggest things is the fact that with a full charge shot, she can body shot Zenyatta or Tracer and kill them in one hit. That's a bit much. That 150 damage from the single charge, being able to one-shot two of the game's heroes, it does cause a lot of the frustration, but I don't even know that that's necessarily the biggest issue. Certainly it's the biggest problem for Zenyatta, but is that the biggest issue for Widowmaker in general? Some would say not necessarily. One thing that you could do is increase the time it takes to charge a full set of damage. So maybe she still does 150 damage, but it takes a bit while for that charge to happen. It's already insanely quick at just a couple of seconds. So to stretch that out a little bit more so she can't deal so much damage so quickly might be an option. One other option is to change the way her grapple works. Now you might think, well, who cares about that? If she's doing a ton of damage, what does it matter if her grappling hook has a longer cooldown or whatever? Well, one of her biggest problems isn't just that she sits back there and does a lot of damage, but that once you get up to her, if she's smart and quick, she can actually stop you from killing her by dropping down and then waiting for you to follow and then grappling back up, or just grappling to some teammates. There's been some suggestions like a longer cooldown for the grapple hook, or to maybe make it so that you can't use grapple once you've engaged in combat, so it's only an ability that's used to set yourself up, but then once combat happens, you can't use it as an escape. There's a few different things that they could do. And then finally, an adjustment that could be made is just to alter her ultimate. Make it pulse so that it's not constantly wall hacks while it's active, or just make it take longer to charge, because as it stands right now, she's using it quite often. The fact that it's just persistent wall hacks during its duration might make it a little bit too strong. Maybe if it pulsed every like 3 seconds or something, just so you could get an update as to where people are, but you're not tracking them exactly constantly, that might be a good solution. But either way, guys, it looks like those nerfs are happening. I've seen a lot of people say that neither one of these characters need any adjustments. Every time this comes up, there's always a heated debate for and against changing these two heroes. But at the end of the day, Blizzard has evidently decided that both of them need to be changed. They're a bit too strong for where they are at the moment. It'll be interesting to see what exactly they decide to do with Widowmaker. We already know how McCree's getting changed. We'll see what difference that makes in the long term with that hero and in terms of how much he's being played and how effective that he is. So yeah, guys, just wanted to let you know that these nerfs are coming this week, so expect them within the next few days. At the worst case scenario, maybe they get pushed to next week, but he did say they plan to do it this week, so we will see. Change is coming, guys. This is the first time, by the way. It's almost like a monumental moment. This is the first time we're actually seeing balance changes to the game since it's launched, and I'll be interested to see sort of how many tweaks and adjustments they make to the roster and how frequent they end up doing it as we continue to move forward. All right, guys, please be sure to leave your thoughts about these upcoming changes in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks so much for watching. Hope y'all have a fantastic afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.